ما الذي يدفع امرأة يهودية إلى التحدث علنا مع داعية مسلم حول قضايا عقدية شائكة ومثيرة للجدل؟ حوار غير متوقع يكشف جوانب مثيرة حول عيسى عليه السلام ومفهوم المسيح الدجال وما يقوله القرآن الكريم عن بني إسرائيل. مفاجآت ونقاشات جريئة تطرح في هذا اللقاء الاستثنائي لأول مرة.
God has also praised the Jews, children of Israel.
Are the Jews praised in the Quran?
Yes, like for example, in the Quran, when it talks about that God told them to not fish on the Sabbath, there were three types of Jews. The ones that disobeyed and put fish nets out the day before to trick God. There were the Jews who were quiet. They didn't say nothing. God destroyed both. But God didn't destroy the others who were telling them, stop, don't do this. You're not meant to work in the Sabbath. So it's a praiseworthy thing.
Yeah.
So it's not an issue. There is nowhere in the Quran. If you think about anti-Semitism, number one, anti-Semitism comes from Crusaders. When you guys were persecuted by the Christians and the Crusaders, the Muslims protected you guys. When the Holy Lands were ruled by the Christians and Saladin al-Ayyubi and Umar ibn Khattab, when they conquered Jerusalem, they brought 40 Jewish families. You know what they used to do? The Christians used to desecrate your holy lands, the holy places. You know the temple that you were talking about?
Yes.
The Muslims brought you guys in to live in harmony with the Muslims and the Christians and the Jews in Palestine. In the time of Saladin al-Ayyubi, in the Ottoman Empire, when the World War II happened and the Jews would be persecuted in Nazi Germany, you ran to France. We gave you, not me, the Muslims gave you fake passports to pretend you're Muslim so you don't get killed and persecuted. Anti-Semitism comes from Crusaders. We as Muslims, there is nowhere that tells us to hate you because we're a Jew. Not a single
So you're saying
place.
it originates from Christianity?
Anti-Semitism, roots go back to the Crusaders and Christianity. You know why? Because they believe you guys killed their God.
Right. We are a nation, right?
Okay.
Jews are a nation.
Okay.
So when we say Goyim, we're just referring to anyone that's not Jewish. Basically, other nations is Goyim.
Okay, so we have the word we have the word kafir or kuffar in Islam, which means a disbeliever.
So anyone that's not Muslim.
Yeah, it's a disbeliever. But it sounds a bit like he has a negative connotation. It just means a disbeliever.
But ideally, you would like everybody to be a Muslim.
I mean, ideally we would want Islam for everybody. And we believe anyone can be a Muslim. Like, what would it take me for me to be a Jew, for example? If I wanted to be a Jew, because I know, as far as I know, you can't, because it's through the mother that you become Jew.
Yes, so to be born a Jew, your mother has to be Jewish.
Okay, good. So,
like you said, it's maternal.
Yes, it's maternal. So, if one wants to be a Jew, can they really be a Jew? Because if you think of it, it's actually an impossibility. It's a lineage thing, no?
People claim from birth.
How does the procedure work? So if I wanted to be a Jew, what do I need to do? What procedure? And am I really
Are you interested in being Jewish?
I personally am not, but if I would.
Okay. If somebody's interested in being Jewish, it's quite a rigorous process.
Okay.
So it can take a couple of years of studying, and then there is an immersion in the mikveh, which is a body of water, of fresh water.
Okay.
And then they will be considered Jewish.
So why does it take so long? Is it something that you need to memorize?
The rabbis want people who are fully committed and who are genuinely wanting, because it's quite a big responsibility.
Okay.
So people that are really committed to the process and being Jewish.
Okay. So there's a couple of years is for them to prove themselves?
No, it's studying, it's learning about the faith, preparing themselves, learning the language, learning how to read and stuff like that, learning about the laws.
Yeah. You know, can you tell me a bit about Jewish laws when it comes to like female? Because I know that after a woman goes through a menstrual cycle, you have to go to a specific bar.
Yeah, so the mikveh that I just mentioned, it's the same thing when a woman is married and she is on a period, there is no touching her spouse.
So I had a Jewish friend, Aaron, he took me to the synagogue.
Yeah.
He was telling me about it. He said they sleep in separate beds.
It's a precautionary measure to make sure that there's no physical contact.
Okay, so, well, yeah, it's going to be a bit, well, it's risky if you sleep in the same bed. So it's better they sleep in a separate bed.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, he said that he used to have a water near his bed. Something that he wakes up and washes.
Yeah.
What's that about?
So when we wake up in the morning, we wash our hands. It's a way of, we believe that when one sleeps, the soul ascends.
Yeah, see, we believe that. We believe that in Islam that it's like death. It's a form of death. Your soul goes.
It's the 60th of death, yeah.
Yes.
So in order to purify ourselves in the morning, we wash our hands.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Like we do wudu. That's ablution. So we wash our hands. So that's before prayer.
Yeah.
So wash our hands, wash our
Every
mouth
time
and
you pray.
nose. Okay, so as long as you don't break your ablution. So breaking the ablution is done by number one, number two, passing wind, deep sleep, excessive blood, vomiting, these kind of things. So if these don't happen, let's say I had ablution and I didn't do these things, I'll have my ablution throughout the whole day.
Yeah.
But if I break it, I have to go and do it again.
Got it.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so can I ask you a question? You're not wearing a wig.
No,
Okay, why?
I'm not married.
Oh, that's it. Okay, so you do not wear a wig. Okay,
You
so
don't cover your hair until marriage.
okay, good. But isn't it told that you should cover your hair in the Torah?
Yeah, a married woman needs to cover her hair.
So not single.
No.
Okay, that's interesting. Is there a reason for that? You know,
I know in Islam it's different. When a woman reaches sexual maturity, then she's supposed to cover her hair.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is different for us.
Okay, interesting. So then when you get married, because I know in the Bible it says that if you don't cover your hair, shave your hair. So now, you guys are ordered to shave your hair, or is that
No, a certain group of Hasidic Jews,
Yeah.
there's Hasidic Jews.
Yes.
There's within that, there's different groups within that.
Yeah.
So a certain type of Hasidic Jews
Yeah.
do that. They shave their hair once they get married,
Yeah.
and then they cover their head.
Okay, so once they've shaved their hair, do they let the hair grow, or do they have to keep shaving it?
I
Or
don't.
is it just one time thing that you have to do?
I don't know if they keep shaving it.
Okay, so it happens. Okay, for you, you don't do that. You will wear a wig.
Yeah. So I'm not Hasidic, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't be required to do that.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting. So you would just wear a wig.
Yeah. Well, some
it-
people wear a headscarf. There's different ways of.
I see like half, like sometimes it's like a banner kind of thing. Sometimes like a hair, like thumb showing. The hair can be any length, or does it have to be a certain length?
Different people go by different opinions. So some people would say it's not modest to have it long.
Oh, okay.
You know how you guys also have different opinions, different imams will say different things. So different rabbis will have different things. And like, it depends how stringent you are. So some people, they just go by whatever they feel is right for their lifestyle. And
Okay, interesting. So can I ask what parts of the body has to be covered? Up to where? Because I see some Jewish women, they wear skirts up to like the knee or a bit below.
yeah,
The arms, can you show the arms?
like I said, it depends which group you belong to.
Let's talk about you. So what you follow, how would you dress? Your
The
day-to-day?
general rule of thumb is elbows and knees and collarbone.
Okay, so elbows,
Yeah,
knees have to be covered.
knees and collarbone. But like I said, different people do different things. Some people do more, some people do less.
Okay, interesting. All right, so another thing about divorce, I've got something called the get.
Yeah.
If
A man has to give.
a man has, so it's a little bit close to Islam. We have the power of talaq. So talaq is, as a Muslim man, I have 3 talaqs that I can give my wife. After the third one, I cannot take her back. She has to marry another man. She has to go and get on with her life.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people have this misconception. I know with you guys, you have to get. Like if the husband doesn't give it,
She's not allowed to, by Jewish law, marry another man until she obtains the get.
yes. So in
Which
Islam,
has created problems within the community because there's been men who have used it as a form of abuse, of control.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why in Islam, for example, the man, this used to happen in pagan Arabia before Islam came. Men would just divorce and take back. So what Islam done is Islam stipulated to 3. So the man doesn't abuse the power.
Yeah.
Because means on the third one, she has a right to move on with her life. You can't
Right.
stop her. So that's one of the reasons Islam came to give that right to the woman.
But the woman cannot give that to the man.
No, so a woman can seek divorce through the court.
Okay.
So
without obtaining the.
Yeah, she can go to the courts
Yeah.
and ask and say, this man, for example, if he's beaten her,
Yeah.
he doesn't pray, he doesn't give her rights, she has a right. Or even there was a woman and came to the Prophet Muhammad and said that she was not sexually satisfied, and that was a valid reason.
And the man, you said it was called
It's talaq is what the man has.
talaq. So,
Khula and fisk is kind of the same thing.
so she can get divorced without receiving talaq?
Yes,
Okay.
through the scholars, and there's different stipulations. Okay, interesting. So, do you take your husband's surname?
Yes.
Okay, in Islam, a woman she doesn't. So we believe, no, she's not allowed.
Never.
No, she's not allowed to because it's not his property. Yeah, she's not allowed to. Are you allowed
The
to work?
children take the father's
Yeah,
name?
the reason being is because we know who the mother is, but we don't know who the father is.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get it? That's when, for example, polygyny in Judaism. Is it still practiced by men? Or like, can men do it?
Which one?
Can a man have 2 wives?
No.
How?
The rabbis banned it a while ago.
Say that again?
The rabbis outlawed it a while ago.
Okay, that's interesting. How could rabbis ban something that God has allowed? This is a very.
It's called a cherem.
What does that mean?
It's a ban that came about. I don't know the actual reason behind it.
Well, why would they do
I
it?
don't know
Because
why they banned it, but I know that it has been banned. So,
Really?
like, you know, Abraham obviously had multiple wives. In biblical times,
Solomon had 710 Pokemon, yeah.
yeah, had multiple wives. Obviously, polygamy was practiced in biblical times,
Yeah.
but these days, men are supposed to have one wife.
Okay. Because I know you guys like to, like, especially like procreation is heavily influenced. Jewish people have a lot of kids.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe that might be a route for the Jewish men to procreate more. Because a man can impregnate.
And is polygamy allowed in Islam?
Yes. Up to 4 wives.
Is it legal in the UK
Well, in the UK, you can
to
have.
marry more than one wife?
I don't think it's a matter of no, legally it's not illegal. But
It's not illegal?
no, it's not legal.
It's not legal?
Yeah, but you
Okay.
can have mistresses and side chicks and girlfriends.
Right, but if a man in the UK was wanting more than one,
Yeah, he
wanting multiple wives, would he be allowed to do that legally?
Well, he can't do it legally because he can only do
So
it.
it's only happening in other countries
No, it happens here. There's a lot of men that do it.
that do it, but they're not married
No, they are married. Islamically, they're married. Not
and not legally.
not legally.
Okay,
Yeah,
not civilly married.
yeah, not civilly
Okay.
married. What else was I going to ask you?
Interesting.
Interesting. Sometimes I see certain women in Stamford who walk in this one side of the pavement, the men walk on the other.
Yeah.
Why is that?
That's a modesty thing.
Okay, interesting.
The men, some of the very Hasidic men, they avert their eyes and they
Yeah,
don't.
like lowering the gaze. Like Allah tells us in the Quran, tell the believing men to lower his gaze.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, to not look.
They won't look at a woman.
Yeah, interesting. So you,
They kind of like minimize desire.
yeah. So for example, how is your wedding stand up? For example, if you're not married. So if a Jewish, let me know when you need to go. I don't want to hold you too much.
It's 2 more minutes.
Okay, no, just let her know that I'm not here. Okay, so if someone is interested in you, how does it work? Let's say a Jewish boy is interested. Well, he can't be a non-Jewish, right? You can't marry a non-Jewish man. Okay, in Islam, a Muslim woman cannot marry a Christian, a Jew, or an idol worshipper.
Okay.
As a Muslim man, I can marry a Christian and a Jew,
Yes.
but not an idol worshipper. So both Muslim
Interesting.
men and Muslim women cannot marry idol worshippers. However, we can marry Christians and Jews.
I did not know that a Muslim woman cannot marry a Jew or a Christian.
Yeah. The reason being is because as a Muslim man, if I married a Jewish woman, I cannot force her to my religion.
Okay.
If I married a Christian woman, I cannot force her to my religion. However, we believe that if a Muslim woman married a Christian or a Jew, there's a possibility of him coercing her to her religion.
Okay.
So Islamically, if you marry a Muslim man, you won't have to be worried about being forced into this religion. He cannot force you. It's not permissible in Islam for the man to force his Christian or Jewish wife.
What if a Muslim man is coerced, as you say, into a Jewish woman's way of life or a Christian woman's way of life?
Yeah, he's coerced. Well, it's difficult because man has the power in the household structure, and he can be abusive or whatever. Not that I'm saying women are not abusive, but because of those dynamics, Islam has given that protection so that the Muslim woman is not exposed to that in that sense. That's the reason why. But both Muslim men and Muslim women cannot marry idol worshippers. Yeah. So I've heard even some Jews say that they believe the Prophet Muhammad is a prophet to the Gentiles because he preached monotheism. We believe that God is one. We don't believe he's a man or a woman. We don't believe that Jesus is God. All this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I've heard that some Jews believe that we can go to what's your paradise called? I know there's Jahannam.
Gan Eden.
We call it Jannah. Yeah. So some Jews have said that because we're monotheists, we have a possibility of going to your paradise in that sense. So with us, we believe that God is one, which you guys believe as well. I think we're very close in theology when it comes to who God is. He's one. He's not a man or a woman. There's nothing like him. He's the all-powerful. He's the all-knowing. He does not lie. He does not die. That's where I would think, would agree against the Christians. Because the Christians believe Jesus is God. You guys, if I'm not mistaken, you believe Jesus is burning in his own feces. And you deny his mother, as far as I know, the Talmud and certain belief systems that you have, that you reject Jesus. You don't accept him as a Messiah.
No.
Yeah, we do. We believe he was a Messiah. And we believe because the Jews rejected him as the Messiah, they are today waiting for the Messiah, which we believe to our theology and eschatology is that the Jews will end up following the Antichrist, who they would think is the Messiah, because of them rejecting the actual Messiah.
I've heard that some Muslims believe that he wasn't the Messiah.
No. Any Muslim that doesn't believe Jesus is the Messiah is a disbeliever. He's a kafir. Goyim. We call him a goyim. Yeah. So he has to believe. Any Muslim that doesn't believe in Jesus can't be a Muslim. Any Muslim that doesn't believe in Moses or Ibrahim cannot be a Muslim.
So you believe that he is a prophet?
Yeah.
You also believe that the Messiah has arrived?
Yes, we believe Jesus was the Messiah. He will come at the end of times.
Oh, he will come back.
Yes, he's going to come back. We believe he's going to come back to prove to the Jews and the Christians. That's what Allah says in the Quran, that everyone will believe that he's the Messiah.
Okay.
So the Jews and the Christians who rejected him, the Christians that deemed him to be God, Jesus will come and say, I'm not God. And he will get rid of them. He'll break the cross.
So you don't believe that he's God?
No way. The reason we debate Christians here all day, every day is because of this.
Yeah.
How could you say Jesus is God?
Okay.
Allah says in the Quran that Jesus on the day of judgment, Jesus and Mary, his mother, God will ask them, did you tell them that to take you two as gods besides me? And Jesus and his mother would say, we have never said such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get it? So, and not even that, theologically, logically, Jesus cannot be. How could a man be God?
Do you think he claimed to be God, or do you think other people?
He never. The Christians made it up. Well, not Christians, but Paul and all these kind of other people made it up. Him dying on the cross for the
Do you
sin.
think he was born of a virgin?
Yeah, that was his that was his miraculous birth.
Okay.
That's the reason why the Jews call Mary an adulterer.
Yeah.
That's why the Quran came to defend her honor.
Okay.
The Quran also came, like in the Bible, it says Lot had intimacy with his own daughter.
So you believed all the miracles that he performed?
Yes, 100%. Giving life to them with the permission of God.
Mm-hmm.
Miraculous birth. Speaking in the cradle, defending his mother.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Jews accused her of adultery.
Okay.
Yeah? So we say no. The Quran came to defend her honor.
And who do you think killed him?
No, we didn't die.
When he was on the cross?
No, he's not on the cross.
You don't believe that he was on the
Allah says they did not kill him, nor did they crucify him.
But
God
the
saved
Christians believe that he
them.
died on the
Christians
cross?
believe that he died for God.
So you don't agree with them
No,
on that?
100% would disagree with that. That's why we have a lot of common theology with the Jews, like we said, when it comes to God's oneness.
Okay, but you do share a view with the Christians that he's the Messiah.
So what we share with you guys theologically is more aligned in the sense where God is one, there's nothing like him, there's not a man or a woman, no idol worship. We're on the same track with that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We believe in the previous scriptures. You guys also do, but you reject the Injil that was given to Jesus and the Quran given to the Prophet Muhammad. Then comes the Christians, where we agree with them that Jesus is the Messiah, Jesus is
But not that he's God.
etc. But he's not God.
Okay.
So we differ with them in theology. You guys reject. So there's two extremes. The Jews came, so there's Jesus. Jesus came and said, he's an adulterer, he's in hellfire. The Christians came and said, oh, no. He's not just, you can't say that. He's God. So
you're in the middle.
We're in the middle. Yes, ummatan wasata. Allah says in the Quran, we're a middle nation. We say Jesus is not God. Don't go to extreme Christians. And then we tell the Jews, listen, don't insult him. He was the Messiah. So we're like, listen, let's meet in the middle. So that's where we
definitely believe that the Messiah has not yet arrived.
Yes, exactly.
And Jesus did not meet the criteria, the certain criteria that the Messiah needs to meet. And that when he does arrive, that's when there will be an era of world peace.
Yes, and we believe there will be world peace, and we will join the armies of Jesus to fight against the Antichrist. Do you believe in the Antichrist?
So you think that what we believe as the Messiah is the Antichrist?
Yes, and that's the reason why, because you rejected Jesus as a punishment, when the false Messiah comes, you're going to accept him. He's going to be the Antichrist. Do you have an Antichrist in your theology?
No.
So like this individual who claims to be...
No.
Yeah, we believe...
You don't believe in Christ, so why would we have an Antichrist?
No, you believe in the Messiah.
Yes, of
So
course.
the Antichrist is the false Messiah.
Okay, we don't have any of that. Because we don't believe in Christ as a Messiah or as God, so we don't have any
We don't.
anti...
Interesting. So the Christians believe in an Antichrist. I thought you guys do as well. I look into that.
Last question, because then I have to
That's
really
my last
have to
question.
go. Okay. I am not... I don't know if I want... Is this going to be like public?
I mean, it's already live.
Yeah. I don't know if I want
Look,
to...
I don't want to get in trouble.
No, it's not even about that.
Yeah.
Because I know there's so many different views,
Yeah.
and I don't want to...
You choose not to answer it.
Yeah, I choose not
I respect that. At the end of the day, like I said before, and yeah, I mean, have you read the Quran before? Are you even allowed to read the Quran?
I think so.
Can I give you one?
I've read it.
Oh, have you got one already?
Yeah, I've read it.
Have you got one?
Yeah. I obviously
Would you be able to take this home?
don't appreciate how they, I mean, as I opened it, immediately the first thing I saw was the condemnation of Jews and the kind of talking about the sins. Yes,
It's about Bani Israel. It talks about the children of Israel.
yeah,
And God,
talking about the sin of the golden calf.
yes, but also God praises Musa was a Jew in that sense, ethnically. Yeah. Because religiously, we believe he was a Muslim. Anyone that submits will, Moses. Yeah, we believe he may have been ethnically Jewish.
Yeah.
He's from the children of Israel.
Yeah.
But he was a Muslim. Muslim is anyone that submits his will to God.
Okay, that's your opinion.
That's my opinion. But what we're saying is this. God has also praised the Jews, children of Israel.
Are the Jews praised in the Quran?
Yes. Like, for example, in the Quran, when it talks about that God told them to not fish on the Sabbath, there were 3 types of Jews. The ones that disobeyed and put fish nets out the day before to trick God. There were the Jews who were quiet. They didn't say nothing. God destroyed both. But God didn't destroy the others who were telling them, stop, don't do this. You're not meant to work in the Sabbath. So it's a praiseworthy thing. Yeah. So it's not an issue. There is nowhere in the Quran. If you think about anti-Semitism, number one, anti-Semitism comes from Crusaders. When you guys were persecuted by the Christians and the Crusaders, the Muslims protected you guys. When the Holy Lands were ruled by the Christians and Saladin al-Ayyubi and Umar ibn Khattab, when they conquered Jerusalem, they brought 40 Jewish families. You know what they used to do? The Christians used to desecrate your holy lands, the holy places. You know the temple that you were talking about? Yes. The Muslims brought you guys in to live in harmony with the Muslims and the Christians and the Jews in Palestine. In the time of Saladin al-Ayyubi, in the Ottoman Empire, when the World War II happened and the Jews were being persecuted in Nazi Germany, you ran to France. We gave you, not me, the Muslims gave you fake passports to pretend you're Muslims so you don't get killed and persecuted. Anti-Semitism comes from Crusaders. We as Muslims, there is nowhere that tells us to hate you because we're a Jew. Not a single
So you're saying it originates from Christianity?
Anti-Semitism, the roots go back to the Crusaders and Christianity. You know why? Because they believe you guys killed their God.
Right.
That's why they hate you guys. The Prophet's wife was a Jew.
But you don't even believe that he died on the cross.
Exactly. But they believe because you killed their God, they've been killing you guys for centuries.
Okay.
Do you get it? We as Muslims, if we hated you, we would not be protecting you and living. You lived with us for years. There were rabbis writing letters to others saying, listen, come to the lands of the Ottomans. We're safe here. We don't get badges showing us that we're a Jew or we're this thing. They had certain roles in next to the Sultan. So if we had that anti-Semitism...
So even though you believe in that Antichrist...
Yes.
You don't hate Jewish people?
No. How could we hate... Why would we hate Jewish people? Like,
you just don't agree with everything that we believe?
Just the way you don't agree with us. I mean, I don't know in your religion if you're told to hate the Goyim. I don't know. But in our religion, we do not hate the Jews or the Christians. However, we do hate the wrongdoing Jews. We hate the wrongdoing Christians and we hate the wrongdoing Muslims. In the Quran in Surah Hujurat, God says to fight the Muslims that cause disorder.
Yeah, like the extremist Islam.
Exactly, there you go. They cause us more harm. They look like us, they walk like us, they talk like us, they do something, Allahu Akbar, and I get the blame. They cause us more harm.
They give you a bad name.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just the way, if you condemn IDF, they give you a bad name.
Who?
IDF. Okay. Like if you condemn them, like I would say, because they're trying to represent you. I think they're the biggest anti-Semites. I think they're more anti-Semitic than anyone because they've made Jews look like as if, and I don't believe every single Jew is like that. I speak to Rabbi Beck in Stamford Hill. They don't agree with that.
No.
So what they've done with recording in 4K genocide they've made Jews more unsafe. They're more anti-Semitic than anyone that could ever be. Nice talking to you. It was really nice talking to you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You're the first Jewish woman that I've ever talked to.
Really?
And yes. I've been doing this for 13 years. I do not ever remember speaking to a Jewish girl who practices, who has educated me. Like, it's really been, like, enlightening, like, understanding. And having a nice conversation. And I think this is here. And some might think I'm faking it. Like, I hate you. But yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm just so intrigued about Judaism. Are you a Jew yourself? Is she Jewish?
I don't think she wants to talk about it.
Okay, no problem. That's fine. But thank you very much. We're here every Friday and Sunday. I forgot your name. Sister Simi. We're here every Friday and Sunday. So it'll be nice. I've got more questions to ask. But it was nice talking to you. After Ramadan, every Friday. Yeah, sure. My name is Ali Dawah.
I know you. So where would it be? YouTube?
Okay, I've got another channel called Ali Dawah Raw. Ali Dawah Raw.
Yeah.
R-A-W. Most likely you'll be there.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it. And thanks for educating me. Thank you very much. Shalom. What's it? Shalom, Shabbat. What does that mean?
Good Sabbath.
Shalom,
Today is the Sabbath.
No, it's Saturday.
Oh, shoot, would you be able to go cinema?
No.
Yeah, they can't. Yeah. Nice talking to you. Thank you, sister. Take care.
Happy Ramadan.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Nice meeting you. Oh, you're Muslim. Alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum and shalom.
الحقيقة دائما تقرب المسافات وتكشف نور الحق. إذا أعجبكم المقطع فلا تنسوا الضغط على زر الإعجاب والاشتراك في القناة وتفعيل جرس التنبيهات ليصلكم كل جديد.